Hey YouTube, Hagen Man USA here. I'm gonna do just a quick review on the Ruger Elite 452 AR trigger. And what we have here is the trigger. It comes in this housing that will also hold this safety lever and a pistol grip. This grip's actually just a Ruger grip, which is quite comfortable, very reminiscent to like an MOE grip, and the trigger is a two-stage trigger. The first stage is a very short, like maybe 1/16 of an inch trig stage, and then when it reaches that wall, it's about a 4 pound break. They boast that it's a 4.5, but I've used the gauge and found that it was actually reading in between like 315 to 4.2 in the pounds range. So, yeah, it's definitely 4.0 is kind of the average I got, and if you go down towards the tip of the trigger more, it gets a little bit lighter even. As far as the trigger goes, the first stage when I first got this was pretty gritty, and as I've had it now for about a week in the dry fire housing, I've been kind of goofing off with it, and uh, haven't done any real polishing or anything to the parts because they're already polished. But that little bit of grittiness has kind of went away now, and it actually is pretty smooth in that first stage, and the brake is actually pretty crisp as well. So it's turning out to be pretty nice. Comes in this clam packaging. Uh, it's cut out in the center so that you can operate the hammer and the trigger from the packaging. Also comes with the instructions here, and the instructions show how to disassemble everything. So if you want to take off the grip or the safety or obviously the trigger, you can do all that, just following the directions. Overall, I think I think they retail for about 150 to 130-ish or something like that. On the lower end, I think it's probably pretty decent. There's some other triggers out there that you can get that are in that same price range, and maybe that's something worth trying out too. Although you don't get this housing, and you don't get the extra safety lever, which I'll probably just leave it in this housing, and then the grip I might actually use. I like it a lot. But you can always try other triggers in this too. And I think once I remove this trigger out, I might just put a mil-spec trigger in there and goof around with that for a little while. Maybe see if I can polish one of those up and get it real nice and smooth. But overall, I think it's actually a pretty decent buy. The trigger's pretty nice for what you're getting. A 4 pound trigger in an AR. Definitely an improvement over the mil-spec trigger. So, thanks for watching.